We're in the building, man. We in the building back once again. It's your homie, Mr. BoA. Had to jump right in on this one, man. This one just crossed my mind. I got to go ahead and get it out while it's hot on the stove right now, man. Hot like fish grease, man. So, you know, it's going to be a whole lot of huffing and puffing over this one, man. Standing over the stove like we eating hot fish right now, man. Had to touch on this one, man. Few realities of life, man. King George III is in the building. Nerd Animal Kids Rule is in the building. Get a few minutes to get in here. I just threw it up right quick. They want to wait and try to see if notifications are gonna go out. Hey man, we're gonna do. Lamar Hudnall is in the building, man. Homie say he just blew one. Just got one down, man. That's what's up, bro. The trees will put your mind at ease, man. They will put your mind at ease. Man, fun thing, people talk to you, man, about blowing trees. Be like, man, you shouldn't do drugs. I be like, man, it grows natural on the ground, man. If trees are drugs, man, then so is like cabbage and lettuce and kale and all of those things. Grows on the ground just like those things. Matter of fact, it's a fruit. Let's call it more like cucumbers. Let's call it zucchini. And then these same people turn around and eat pork. You know what I'm saying? Dre Raphael is in the building. What up, bro? The homie King George Thursday's girlfriend listened to the stream earlier, man. That's what's up, bro. Got to keep it on their mind, man. Got to keep it on their mind. You know what I'm saying? Chicks I deal with, man, they listen to my joints. They can't stomach them all. You know what I'm saying? Some of them they get pushed on out of there. They get you real for them. They had to bounce out, but they know. You know what I'm saying, man? I don't hide who I am from no chick. I don't do none of that. I am who I am, man. Yeah, leave her with something on her mind, bro. Let her figure that one out. Let her figure out if you agree with it all. And if you tell her, then what she got to do? She listen. Then you tell her how you feel about it, man. She ain't got to try to figure nothing out. So let's give them a few minutes to get in here, man, before we get this thing popping off, man. Trees we need, man, for sure, for sure. Got to have them, man. Really, a very necessary part of elevation, man, in my opinion. And you got dudes who speak against them, but you got dudes who speak against everything, man. You got cats speak against everything they don't do. Well, you shouldn't do that. Why, man? Because I don't do it. You know what I'm saying? They can't prove anything, and they can't, historically prove any negative effects that things have had, man. They call things a gateway drug, man. Let me tell you something. If you have an addictive personality, you was probably ODing on Tylenol. You probably popping Tylenol when you was a little kid, man, when you were younger. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things where an addictive personality is just that. It's an addictive personality, man. No doubt, nerd animal. No doubt. Kid Drew said definitely, man. Natural stabilizer, man. That's what it is. Natural stabilizer. Lamar Hudnall, no doubt, bro. On Lamar Hudnall, Bill Ray Vicious is back in the building again. No, no, just trying to hold it in the road, bro. Just kind of keep it real deal like Holyfield, man. That's all. So we're gonna get into this thing, man. Had to get into this, man. As I was doing the last list, man, I realized once I got to number 12, and I said, man, hold up. I need to expand on this one a little bit. I need to expound on this one just a little bit, man. I don't know, man. I don't know how to do it, bro. I haven't figured it out yet. I think if you put at, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, if you put at, you got to put, if you put at and then put your name in, let me see if that work for you, man. I'm just, I don't be messing around, man, doing this myself, man. Let me see. I think that's it, man. You put at King George, man, to the pop up. Well, yours didn't pop up, man. Let me see who did it. Yeah, I think we put at King George to do it, man. Hollywood Hawkins is back in the building again, man. We're about to get physical in this thing again. You know what I'm saying? About to make it happen. Cool young dude with the wrench. Don't make him turn to the Grinch by coming in here talking that beta shit because we don't play those games around here. Ramon Henderson is in the building. What's good, bro? Good to see you in the joint with us, man. We're gonna get the people a little minute to get in here, man. Then we're gonna kick it. Yeah, it ain't really doing. I don't know. It ain't doing it for King George III, man. I don't know what happened name, bro. I don't know, man. It ain't doing it for King George, man. I don't know what happened, George. It ain't doing it for you right now, man. Let's give people a few minutes to get in here, man. It's a good topic, man. I think it's a good topic to touch on, man. Something that should be touched on, something that has to be touched on, as a matter of fact, man. Let's get the people a few minutes to get in here, man. Then we're gonna get physical with it. PayPal link right there, man. Patreon link right there. Just want to shoot something to the homies, man. You want to take care of some things, man. Join the team, man. A little bit more than y'all right now, man. Keep it real, man. We're gonna keep it real. That's all. So, all right, man. 2 more minutes, man. 2 more minutes. What time it came on, man? It came on 8 minutes ago. Yeah, 2 more minutes, man. 2 more minutes. Came here by 3:50. You came here at 3:50, man. We're gonna stay in here by 2 more minutes. Leroy Clark was good, brother. Appreciate it, homie. Appreciate you being in the building with us. King Man is in the building. All right. One more minute, man. We're gonna go ahead and get physical with this thing. As you can see, man, the topic for today is it's my way or no way. Why I live by that code. This one won't be long, man. We may stay in here, man, maybe about an hour or so. Won't be too long, man. So we're gonna talk about this thing for a minute here, man. Some real things going on right here, man. Bam. Let's get into it, man. So this is the thing, man. This is the thing. Why do I say it's my way or no way? And why do I live by that code? Patar Parashik is in here. Hope I said that right, man. Hate to butcher people's name, man. So I say it's my way or no way. For one thing, all about dollars in the building. The main reason I say that, man, is the main reason that any man should say it. I don't trust nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust nobody. So when I'm in business, it's got to be my way or no way. When it comes to spirituality, it's got to be my way or no way. When it comes to emotional availability, it's got to be my way or no way. And damn sure when it comes to a relationship with a woman, it's got to be my way or no way. And out of all of those scenarios, the one I trust the least is interaction with a female. Because she can't contribute any energy to the betterment of the situation. All of her energy is going to be self-centered based on her emotional headspace. And I say emotional headspace, let's talk about emotions. Emotions are not in a woman's heart. So when she talk about her heart is broken, if your heart is broken, your ass gonna die. When your heart is broken, you have cardiac arrest, y'all. You gotta go to the hospital. If you ain't gotta go to the hospital, if it ain't an emergency situation, your heart isn't broken. And it's like if your bladder is broken, you're gonna have some issues with with urination. You got a problem with your body's ability to hold urine or release urine. If you have a urinary tract infection, you have a problem with your body ability to pass urine. Your urinary tract is broken. You break an ankle, you got to walk in a cast. It takes hospitalization if you break something. So your heart isn't broken. Can't be. Her emotions are in her head. Where we have logic, her logic is replaced with emotion. It is a mental thing. So when we're talking about her emotions, we're not talking about her feelings. She calls them feelings because she relates them to being in her heart, but they're in her head. Her emotions are her ideas, and her ideas are fantasy. Her ideas are not reality. Her ideas are not anything that you can base any type of decision-making process on, but she does it all the time. That is why she makes such terrible decisions. She can look at a thing that is good for her and convince herself based on her emotion to settle on the thing that is bad for her. And vice versa, she can look at the thing that is bad for her and then turn around and look at the thing that is good for her and tell herself based on some emotional hoodwinkery that she does to herself that the thing that is good for her is probably just going to turn bad. It's probably going to be worse than the thing that is bad for her anyway. So why go over there to the thing that's good? She cannot focus her mind on things that make sense because fantasies rule her mind. Her outlook on life is based on what she wants life to be or what life once was. Her reality is never in the present day. So why would I let anything be her way when she can't even focus on the realities of the day? That is why I tell men all the time, do not allow your past to dictate who you are today. Yes, it travels with you for a while, but once you become an adult male, once you become a man, you no longer have the luxury of blaming your past for who you are, who you've become. You have to stand up one day and say, I am not my past. It is gone. That me that situation, that scenario is dead. I can never go back there. I can't fix it. So let me step away from it. Because we as alpha men have to understand that anything we can't control is not something that we can trust. If you can't control it, do not trust it. Because only you will do the things that you expect yourself to do. You can't have those expectations of anyone else. So in any scenario, if you can't control it, there are going to be potential problems for you. Chris Real is in the building. What up, Riggs? Don Bossolini is in the building. So you have to keep these things in mind, man. So that is why it is my way or no way. And of course, you had a beta man say, man, John say, man, well, you don't get no woman like that. You can't get no women like that. My goal is not to get a woman. My goal is to do the things that are best for me. And I've never looked at getting a woman as something that is best for me. My goal is to do the things that benefit me the most. And women just come as a, they just come as an added bonus when you have that focus. When your focus is to do the things that benefit you the most, the things that have the greatest potential to get you to the place in life where you want to be. Women just come as an added bonus on that path. A Beautiful Mind Music is in the building. Peace, brother. So I've dealt with many women, many types of women. The last woman I dealt with was a voodoo priestess. She was a voodoo priestess, brother. I'm telling you the truth. Black Ram has a great video up on that topic, man, on the witchery of the succubus. So, I don't remember the exact title, but that's what it's about. It's about witchcraft, man. It's about the evil doings, the evil demonic forces that the nemesis, that the succubus will employ in order to serve her evil will against you as a man. But I dealt with one of those. And everything she said, everything she thought, everything she reminisced about, everything she recalled, all the information sources that she had were based on fantasy, were based on her need to believe that those things were correct. She had no idea who God was. She didn't even think there was a God. She thought there was a goddess. So needless to say, that didn't last too long. And to be honest with you, I had a great little experiment with it. Like, I could tell you guys some things that I've learned about the voodoo priestess just from that experience. But you know one thing I never did? I never did cut her. There was no sex with her. I had no intention on being involved with her in that way. Our spirits didn't have that kinetic energy. But one of the main problems with her is that she couldn't understand that it was going to be my way or no way. She thought she had the emotional, not even the emotional, the intellectual capacity to match wits with me. She thought she had the intelligence to do some verbal jousting with me. She simply had never been shown in her life that it was her way, only when she's by herself. No man had ever told her it's his way or no way. So let me tell you 3 situations, man, that you'll find yourself in where you have to maintain the "is my way or no way" mantra. You see, I was dealing with another woman who's already with a dude. You understand what I'm saying? And man, listen, I'm not a saint. I don't profess to be a saint. But the alpha energy permeated her mind, put her in a certain headspace. And I noticed that subtly, she started attempting to input her outlook or her ideas into a conversation. And I listened because I wasn't really concerned. It didn't matter to me. It wasn't going to affect anything. So I observe women and things that they try to do in order to wrangle control away from you in any scenario. And I realized that she would take whatever little bit of control you can give her. But I don't give any control because I don't trust women. I don't trust their ability to make decisions promptly. If you give her some time to think, you give her days to waste on the decision, yeah, she can flip flop around and make it. But if she has to make a decision right now, it is not going to be the right decision. You see, it is my way or no way, because honestly, women don't know how to be fair. If you allow her to control the dynamic, she's not going to be fair. It's always going to be skewed to benefit her more than it benefits you. It is just a part of her nature, just part of who she is. So you see, when I say you could go ahead and deal with women, go ahead and be with women. Hell, be in a relationship with one if you want to. Just make sure it's your way or no way. It's simple. It doesn't take a whole lot of work. It doesn't take a whole lot of guessing. It doesn't take a whole lot of game. It doesn't take a whole lot of nothing. You can be a dummy and know how to make sure it's your way or no way. And that's the only thing you have to do. Make sure it's your way or no way. So if you have an outlook and say, okay, if she doesn't have sex by in this many days, I'm done with her. When that day comes, if she's not ready, you dip on her. You see, if all men practiced the best technique or the best way of dealing with women, the way women do. You see, women practice the best technique of dealing with men. They all practice the best ways of dealing with men. That is why you get so much of the same energy from different women when you meet them. They all have the expectation mindset where if you approach a woman at a club, she expects you to buy her a drink. Women go to the club at a certain time so they can already have some drinks in them so they can slow drag their drinks between men buying them drinks. Or you catch the guys up in the VIP who brought a section. They got a section in the club, and now they're up there and they're just picking a random chick out. She's a beautiful woman. She goes up in there, she drinks for free and eats for free all night long. They have this expectation. And they all deal with men on those terms. So that's one thing that whenever I meet a woman, that she, even if nicest chick, is gonna have some expectations. She chooses, she thinks some of the most wonderful things, but she's still gonna have some expectations based on her experiences with beta males. But I go through those by simply saying it's my way or no way. My way is that I don't tell you personal information about myself. I don't know you. Have you ever been married? Do you have any children? How many relationships you been in? What's your longest relationship? Shout out, I don't know you. My way is not to trust her. Why am I going to tell her personal information about me? Where'd you go to school? What city were you born in? What blah, blah, blah. Are your parents married? You don't need to know none of that. Why am I going to tell you these things? Son Montana 601 is in the building. What's good, bro? I'm not sharing none of this stuff. Well, tell me something about yourself. Now, you better ask me a question. Man, you know how crazy you look a woman tell you, well, tell me about yourself. And you got this rundown already ready to fill a woman in on everything about you and you just met her? Come on, bro. I'm not going to do it. You understand? I'm gonna and I'll tell you something else. I tell you something else. I tell you this. If the first thing a woman wants to do is ask you questions about yourself, leave immediately. Don't talk to that woman. She's trying to quantify you and quantify your value. That then you know when that happens? When a woman doesn't choose on you. I've never had a woman who chose on me. Man, I've dealt with women who chose on me, man, for 3 months, man, and they never even asked my age. They didn't even care. They didn't care about anything. All they knew was that that man who made them feel that way is who they wanted to be in their life. They wanted to spend time around me. That's the benefit of letting women choose you. There is no selling yourself. There is no anything. She has already purchased the package. She has already paid full price. You don't have to sell anything. It is easy, very easy when you let a woman choose. I have never had a woman who chose me ask me anything about how many children I have, how many relationships I've been in, any of those things. They never come up when a woman chooses. She has already said that nothing matters except getting more of that energy she felt when her eyes fell on you. So I don't play that game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled by the way women act when they choose on me, man. The interaction I get from women who choose, I'm spoiled. I don't want any other interaction from a woman. None. Archie Long, Dad, I appreciate the super chat, bro. Good looking out, man. Appreciate you being in here. Appreciate the super chat. So I'm telling you, man, I am not going to ever allow it to be any way except my way. See, my way is that a woman chooses. Whatever your way is, fine. If your way is walking up to women or approaching them or introducing yourself or any of that, if that's your way, fine. My way is letting women choose. The route of least resistance, the route of least effort is my part. See, I believe effort should be commensurate with the payoff. See what I'm saying? I grind hard for my paper because my paper can make a huge difference in my life. There's many things that can be taken care of with paper. You make some paper, you can take care of a bunch of things. You get a woman, not so much. So the effort and energy that I'm willing to put forth to even meet a woman, man, is just not what it is for a lot of men. I don't have that type of effort and energy because this is the thing. This is the thing. I'll tell you the difference between a man who has always had access to attractive women and a man who has not. The man who has not is trying to make up for lost time. He has finally gotten to a space where beautiful women like him. Before, beautiful women didn't like him. He was happy to get a woman. That's how dudes end up in relationship after relationship, having girlfriend after girlfriend after girlfriend because they don't have many options. Women don't choose on them. When women don't choose on you, when you finally get a woman, you hold on to her because you don't know when you're going to get your next opportunity to get a new woman. When you're used to having the women all the time, then you don't have to worry about that. When you're used to women choosing, you don't have to worry about that. And that's what I'm used to. So that's the thing, man. You have to understand that no matter what you think about her, no matter how great you think she is, if you give her control in the scenario, you're going to lose. You can't win if you allow it to be somebody else's way. Listen, find me a man who followed another man on his path and suddenly overtook that man and passed him on that very path. Find me a man who did something someone else's way. Someone else's way, completely disregarded their own way and did it someone else's way and saw it all the way through fruition. It doesn't happen that way. Someone can give you some assistance, someone can give you some advice on your path, but when have you ever seen a man come off his own path, follow someone else's way completely, forget his own way, and just follow someone else? And if you have seen that, because it does happen on the very rare occasion, my point is it doesn't happen often. Where have you ever, when you've seen that, how many times was it a woman that a man followed on her way? How many times have a man left his own way to follow a woman's way and found success? It does happen with the men sometimes, but not even that. It doesn't necessarily happen with men. It's just that a man can be in a situation where when you put yourself in that situation with him, he already has the tools necessary to help you get to where you want to be. The perfect example that just popped in my head is when Snoop and Warren G and Nate Dogg were in 213. Snoop had the superstar appeal, obviously. They weren't going to do anything until Warren G introduced him to his brother Dre. They go over, introduce him to Dre, and the rest, as you know, is history. But little subtle things like when Snoop said, ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. He didn't say it like that at first. He said, baby, baby. However he was going to say it. Dre told him to say it that way. See what I'm saying? Little small enhancements. But Dre is not what got Snoop on. He was the connect that got Snoop exposed. Snoop got Snoop on. Boy, you ain't hear him say Michelle A got him on. You ain't hear him say Sylvia Rone, the head of Electra Records, got him on. You ain't hear him say none of that. Because you can't follow a woman to the promised land. She does not know the path to the promised land. She can't even get in the gate at the promised land. Matter of fact, she can't get past the first row of guards to get into the promised land. So how can she lead you somewhere that she can't even go? It's got to be your way or no way. when you deal with women. Because your way is going to keep you out of that beta male situation. Her way is to get you trapped into that situation. Your way is going to keep you focused on your own health, wellness, fitness, and finances. Her way is that you focus on the two of you as a couple. Your way is going to keep you in a situation where you can skedaddle and get free whenever you need to. Her way is to put you on lockdown, so you got to work to get out of that scenario. Your way is to make her earn everything she gets. Her way is just to get a whole bunch of things just because she showed up. You see, her way has no benefits to you. Hell, her way has no benefits to her when you want to think of it. Because even if you follow her way, the results she gets from her way are going to be less than the results she would get from your way. Ziggy one ton, I appreciate the super chat, bro. Appreciate the support, brother. So anytime you come off your own path, man, to go on a woman's path, man, it is going to fail for you. It is going to fail for you. And if you're a man who says, well, it don't matter, it don't have to work for me, I just feel good that she can get on, you're a beta male simp mangina, man. If you'll sacrifice your own well-being, man, for your woman's well-being, man, if you'll sacrifice your own business to help your woman's business, man, if you'll sacrifice your own money, man, to make your woman some money, man, you're a beta male simp mangina because you know you can't trust her. You can't. So you mean tell me you believe that on the back end, man, you do everything in your power to help her get on? You mean tell me you believe that on the back end, she gonna take care of you like that? No, she's gonna change. A successful woman is different from a woman who's not successful. You find me a woman that's in college, grinding, struggling, eating ramen noodles. Then you find me that woman 5 years later, she's out of college and she's the head of her firm and she's making $250,000 a year. She's driving the Benz, living in a fly condo, overlooking the river, overlooking the lake, overlooking the ocean. You tell me, you think that's going to be the same woman? Women don't stay humble when they get on. They don't have a humble bone in their body. That's why you have to humble them. You have to make sure that she's humble. And the only way to do that is to live by your way or no way. Your way or no way. If you let her do it her way, she will not be humble. She will feel like a queen. She will feel like she's in control. She will feel like you are her peasant. You are a pauper. You should follow her lead. And if you don't, there will be consequences to reap because that is how her mind functions. Tell me this. If somebody says they love you and they care about you, why would they want you to go into a situation like marriage without a prenuptial agreement? Why would a woman who genuinely cares about your well-being want you to put yourself in a situation that is disadvantageous to you and advantageous to her? Why would she want to put herself in a situation where she can just like that, take more than she needs or more than she deserves or whatever it is that you have? Why would she marry you and then as soon as the statute of limitations run out, she gets pregnant and runs off with the money, gets their reward for the money? Look what Janet Jackson did to old boy, man, the billionaire home over there. And I think it was in Saudi Arabia, somewhere in the Middle East. She goes over there, marries him. They had a prenuptial agreement, but if she had a baby, but if she stayed with him 5 years, then she get, I think, $5 million. She stayed with him 5 years, man. And it was either 2 years or 5 years. But she stayed with him, got the money. I mean, as soon as the time was up, man, she dipped. Left him immediately. So, when I say these things, man, and listen, I'm not saying that women don't have value, man. They do. Any man who says women don't have no value is a beta male simp mangina. Any man. If you're in here right now, you think women don't have no value, I'm telling you right now, man, you're a beta male simp mangina. They have value. They are useful. You can't say they ain't useful, man. They're useful. But if you think they have leadership capabilities and you should follow them based on that, if you think you should go to war with a woman as your general, then you're a simp. You're a simp. And that's the reality of it. This ain't the show Empire. I've never seen an episode of it at all, but I do know that Terrence Howard and Taraji P. Henson are, a couple that are in business together and they get it in and they have issues and they have all that. But that's just TV. And even on TV, man, they say it's filled with drama. So what I'm telling you is, if you're in a situation, man, where you have an opportunity to be with anyone, or not an opportunity, but a woman has, you give a woman the opportunity to be with you must make sure she understands that nothing she says will ever go. Like what she says doesn't go. She either does what you tell her to do, or she does nothing and she's gone. And granted, there are a lot of women who ain't gonna go for that. The majority of women ain't gonna go for that. The majority of women gonna be like, man, who this think he is? Who he supposed to be telling me what I'm gonna do? You don't tell what I'm gonna do. My daddy named such and such. My dad ain't named BoA. My daddy died in such and such. As soon as I left my dad's house, don't no man tell me what to do. Well, look at you. You don't look like my dad. You met my dad. You know you ain't him. You don't tell me what to do. Fine. Get out. That's all I can tell you. Get out. Peace. I see you when I see you, or not. Same principle. Jonathan A is in the building. But the women who are going to be perfectly okay with that, you're going to be able to have great understandings, great situations, great relationships with those women, man. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know, man. I have great interactions with these women because they understand that it's going to be my way or no way. The very moment I realize that a woman isn't going to be with my way or no way, I leave her alone, man. It doesn't matter how great she presented herself. It doesn't matter who she thought it has. I don't care. The moment I realize that she's too damn stubborn to accept that it's my way or no way, man, a woman knows her way doesn't work. She knows her way don't work, man. And the very moment I realize that she ain't gonna do it my way or no way, I'm not giving her one more day, one more minute, one more hour. I am done. It's just that simple, man. I am not no damn bus. I don't come every 15 minutes where she can jump on, jump off. Either she gonna do what I tell her to do, or she ain't gonna do nothing. And hey man, you're perfectly fine. Anybody's perfectly fine with saying, okay, man, well, you ain't gonna have a lot of women. I don't want a lot of women. 2 or 3 is fine for me. I don't want a lot of women, bro. I ain't got time for a lot of women. I don't listen. You know what? Even if I had time for a lot of women, I'd rather find something else to do with my damn time. What man wants to spend time on a lot of women? A lot? Come on, man. 2 or 3 tops. 2 or 3 tops. That's it. John Wayne's in the building. What up, bro? No doubt, man. The alpha well, no way. I don't want to deal with 10 women in no capacity. In all capacities of my life, in all aspects of my life combined, I don't want to deal with 10 women. But we're talking personal, business, fucking the doctors, or whatever we're talking about. I don't want to deal with 5 women tops. That's in all facets of life. So why the hell I want to deal with 10 women on a personal level? I want to have 10 women that I got to juggle on a personal level. That is dumb as hell, man, if you ask me. I ain't got no time for that. I'm not finna waste that type of time, man, dealing with them, man. Because you ain't gonna have 10 that's gonna do it your way or no way. Hell, there ain't 10 women in your city that do it your way or no way. They're just not built like that. And so that's why I don't waste time on the ones who aren't like that, because the more time I waste on them, the less time that I'm gonna, be in the where I need to be to get chose by the one who is like that. And that's the thing. Most women who are like that will choose on a man they like. That's something else. That's another reason that I say, man, just let women choose. Most times, a woman who understands that it's your way or no way, she will choose. A woman who feels like it's her way or no way will not choose, because her way is to sit back like a damn princess and wait for you to come approach her and buy her a drink, or sell yourself to her, or give her the reason why she should even give you the time of day. Game Wise is in the building. What's good, bro? I appreciate it, man. So, and you think about, if you're a busy man, you don't have time to deal with a lot of women. You don't have time to be dating a lot of women. You don't have time to be intimate with a lot of women. You don't have time to be wasting on the phone, jonesing with a lot of women. You don't have time to be texting back and forth all day with a lot of women. Man, one woman will drive you crazy texting all the time. Two women show enough gonna occupy all enough of your free time when you ain't trying to add a third woman. I'm telling you, man. When you think about this, when you think about these things, man, you have to trust. You know they say trust the process. You have to trust, man, the alphatism, bro. You have to alphatize and strategize, man. You have to trust the alphatism, man. You have to. There is no other way. You have to understand that my way or no way is the only way to always control the dynamic. And yeah, don't get me wrong. There are some very attractive women who ain't gonna be with that. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not willing to allow an attractive woman who won't submit pass by because you believe there's an attractive woman who will submit coming along, then man, you're gonna get jammed up. You're gonna get jammed up with some type of chick who don't submit, who ain't even nice. She look good, but you gotta fight her on everything. You tell her to go left, she go right just cause she can go right. You tell her to jump, she don't say hi hi, she sit down and say you jump. Man, I'm not finna deal with that. That's the main thing that why it's my way or no way. I'm not finna deal with no combative woman. I'm not gonna deal with no woman who don't do what I tell her to do. Because I know better than she knows. She don't know nothing. She might know something compared to another woman. She may know something compared to a beta male, but she don't know nothing when compared to me. All she know is how to look at my lips and read my lips when I'm talking. So she can make sure she matched the words with what I'm saying. It makes no sense, man, to play these games with them, man, because they're just not worthy of that type of energy and effort, man. And not because they can't be, because they don't want to be. A woman doesn't want to be that to you, man. She doesn't want to be submissive. You know what I'm saying? A woman doesn't want to be submissive because she understands what submission means. They refer to submission as the weak position. Yes, it's a weak position to be in. Submission is a weak position to be in. But if she's gonna be with me, that's the only position available for her, the weak position. The strong position is already occupied by this wonderful young brother that I know. This wonderful young dashing alpha brother that I know. You may know him. He goes by the name of Mr. BoA. That position is already occupied in my life. There is no room in the strong position. There is no room in the position of strength. There is no room in the position of leadership. There's no room in the position of guidance. There's no room in the position of control. Not in my life. That position is filled already. One guy is fulfilling all of that. So there's only one space in my life for her. It's not that I'm trying to force her into a space, or there's only one place she fits in my life. And if she's gonna be in my life, she's gonna be in that space, or she's not gonna be in my life. It's just that simple. At 39 watching right now, man, I only got 19 likes, man. 19 likes. That means that 20 cats in here soaking up the ism and won't even hit the like button. Hit the like button, homies, while you're in here. I mean, that's like hit the like button. I ain't gonna go into a spiel or preach about it, but hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, man. So, I also had situations, man. Well, let me tell you something, man. A chick will be in a scenario with another dude, right? She'll be in a scenario with another dude. And if it's her way, now her way is always to keep her beta male provider, and have her alpha male backbreaker with the savage pack. That's her in her life, in her, that's the perfect case scenario in her world. Where she can keep the beta male semi-giant provider who affords her the luxury of doing absolutely nothing but spending money. Or and she wants to have an alpha male backbreaker who really doesn't want to do anything but break her back. Hit her with the savage pack. She's cool with that. That's what she wants. But see, you as the alpha male have to understand that that's her way. No matter how beneficial it seems like it is to you, it seems like that's great. All I gotta do, man, I got a woman man who's willing to. She's all she want to do is just bring me sex, and that's all I want from her. It seems like a great thing to do, but you're thinking from a feminine perspective if you think that's a great thing to do. Because the bottom line is what you're not considering is the fact that she has hired you and put you in a position in her life, and she pays you with sex, which has no value. See what I'm saying? If you hire me for a position, we better talk compensation. And it better be compensation that can spend. It better be compensation that I can drop off in the bank. I need to be able to invest it. And all you getting paid with is secondhand sex, man. Lance Tilton is in the building. What's good, brother? I appreciate it, bro. Iron Mike is in the building. The Iron Mike is in the building. What up, bro? What's good with you, man? So I live by this code, man, because I don't want to wake up one day and find myself in a beta male symptom angina situation because I allowed some woman to lead. If you allow her to lead, she's gonna put you in a position that's favorable for her. They don't function like we do, man. As a man, you can do what's best for a woman and not expect anything in return. Men do it all the time. Men always dedicate themselves to women's endeavors. Man, I've seen men, man, give up everything they were working on to help a woman get herself together. And on the back end, man, she didn't take that same time. She didn't take that same time and say, well, okay, well, now that I'm together, let me get some, let me see if I can give you the energy that you need, give you the time you need, blah, blah. Nah, man. She was on her thing at that point. She was grinding. Her soul Fergal was keeping her thing going. She wasn't worried about the man anymore. She will use you as much as you allow her to use you. And she will not feel like she owes you anything in return. She will feel like you doing things her way benefited you just because you were a part of her process. I've seen this happen many times, brothers. I'm not making this up. I'm not telling you something I think. I'm not telling you something I wish. I'm telling you something I know, man. And that's the bottom line, man. She doesn't, and matter of fact, she doesn't have a way. She doesn't have a way. Just following her ideal, following her dream, following her fantasy. When you follow her, you're following her fantasy. She doesn't have a way. A way is based on design. It is based on a knowledge of where this direction leads. Oh, having a way is a direction. So if I tell you go west, you know how to go west. If I tell you to go east, you know how to go east. She doesn't have a way. So it's my way or no way because there are no other options. There is no other way. There is no her way. So she thinks when I say it's my way or no way, that it's because her way doesn't work. No, it's because she doesn't have a way. Her way is either my way or no way. If you want to see somebody, lumbering around in life, man, stuck in limbo, going in circles, find a woman who has no guidance from a real man, from a masculine man, from an alpha man, from a spiritually sound man. Find me a woman who has no guidance from a man, and I will find you someone who is spinning their wheels. I will find you someone who is doing great one year, and the next year they're on rock bottom. I will find you someone who is stuck in a situation that they don't want to be in because they don't know how to get out. You find me a woman who has no guidance from an alpha man. I will show you a woman who is making a boatload of money and is still living check to check. You find me a woman who is not being guided by an alpha man. I will show you a woman who is seeking God, but she's seeking him in the church in a place that he ain't gonna never show up. You find me a woman who is not being guided by an alpha man. I will show you a woman whose body is not up to par, and she knows it's not up to par, but she has no idea how to get it up to par. And when she does figure out how to get it up to par, it's because a man told her how to get it up to par. And if she got it from a woman, that woman got it from a man. If you show me a woman who has no guidance from an alpha male and hasn't had any guidance from an alpha male, I will show you a woman who is in ruin financially, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. I will find you a woman who is in very, very bad shape. And that's the reality of it. Yes, 91. No doubt. How not to be a simp, not to be a hater or a bad person at the same time. James Taylor, what up, JT? So these are the type of things, man, that we're talking about here. Like we're in a scenario, we're in a situation. Let's get the thumbs up, man. Let's get the likes up, man. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up, man. The likes should be matching the viewership at any given time. That means everybody's coming in, hitting the thumbs up when they come in. So I'm not gonna sit here, man, and act like, I don't even have a dog in the race of, asking myself, what can I gain, from, from being with a woman? There ain't nothing to gain, bro. There ain't nothing to gain. Anything you can gain from being in a relationship with a woman, you can gain that same thing just from knowing her. You don't have to be in a relationship with her to reap the benefits that she provides because she is so narcissistic that she wants to be able to say, well, he was able to do this because I helped him. I helped him do that. She wants to be able to say that. So all you got to do is be cool with her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead and try the friend thing. Go ahead and try friendship. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is be around her, man. And you can benefit her from not doing that. See, the way she wants it to go is she wants to try to withhold all of her benefits until you're in a relationship with her. But what she fails to realize is the one thing she has that actually has value, she's willing to give it before she's in a relationship with you. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I don't understand why any man would marry a woman that he's already like. Listen, okay, we know how marriage is. I mean, like even commit to a woman, be in a. Why would you commit to a woman that's already giving you her most valuable commodity? Her most valuable commodity is sex. If she's already giving you that, what is there for you to commit for? For her to tell you if you want to keep getting it, keep getting it. It's one thing to tell a man if you want to be intimate with me, you got to be in a relationship with me first. That's one thing. But how you gonna tell a man we've already been intimate numerous times? But if you want to keep doing this, then you got to be in a relationship with me. It's a little bit too late for that, mom. A little bit too late at that point. If you're telling me after we've already been intimate several times, that well, I want you to you gotta now you gotta be with me. We need to be in a relationship now. You need to put a ring on it. We need to get engaged to get married. You lost your mind, Shawty. For what? Why am I gonna buy the cow when I got jugs of the milk in the refrigerator for free already? I say, why am I going to buy the cow when I'm trying to give milk away because I got so much stocked up in my refrigerator already? Hell, I'm thinking about giving the cow away because I don't even need no more milk now. I'm not playing that game, man. You're not going to convince me that all those other things you have are valuable. That's why I play the game like this, man. Once I meet her, if she has things that are valuable, if she has things that can benefit me, because her sex can't benefit me. It's just going to give me a feeling. It's going to give me a feeling that any woman around can give me. You understand what I'm saying? So her sex is not going to benefit me. That's no benefit. If you think that benefits you, then you're a beta male something giant. As any man. What I'm saying is, if she has other characteristics, other qualities, other skills that benefit me, my focus is to get those skills into play. You understand what I'm saying? If I need an accountant, like if she's an accountant, my effort and energy go to putting her accounting skills into play for me and avoiding sex if I can. I would much rather have her doing accounting for me than to have sex with her. And I want to be able to have her doing accounting for me without having to put that personal thing into it. Because at that point, then her emotions become involved. And no matter what the scenario is, if you allow a woman to get her emotions involved in a man, the scenario will suffer. Her emotions are evil. You understand what I'm saying? Emotions are the opposite of logic. The most high is logic. Everything about his word is logical. The laws are logical. The if you do this, I will reward you. If you do this, I will punish you. That's logical. If you put your hand over a flame, you're going to burn it. Your hand's not going to turn into ice if you put it over a flame. And emotion is the opposite of logic. So how can you think something is not evil when it's the opposite of righteous? Everything that is evil is the opposite of righteous. So I don't trust emotion. And since she is the purveyor of emotional energy, I don't trust her. She will be all, oh man, let me tell you something. A woman will tell you, and I'm talking about on the same day, she will tell you, she will profess her undying love for you. And then on the same day later on, man, she will tell you she hates your guts and don't ever call her again. I don't want to deal with that type of instability, man. It's unstable. Who wants to deal with that? I got time for that, man. So it is my way. The main reason, man, that it is my way or no way is because those are the only options. If it's not my way or no way, then there's nothing. Like there's nothing left. There's no other option. You know what I'm saying? Like there is no other option. That's the main reason. Like if there was another, if she had a way, I consider her way. But you can't have a way when you function on emotion. It takes logic. It takes reason. It takes prudence. It takes wisdom, understanding, and knowledge to be able to have a way, to be able to create a way, to be able to think of a way, to be able to execute a way. She functions on the opposite of all of those things. So she has no way. It's simply my way or no way. And she doesn't even get a decision in that. She doesn't even get a vote. It's my way or no way. And I'm going to assess the situation and see if it's going to be my way. And if she's not compatible to my way, then it's going to be no way. That's just the bottom line, man. I can't say anything any clearer than that, brothers. That is it. That is how it is. I say that with utmost belief that every man should view things the same way. So, that's just the reality of it, man. And I live by that code. I live by that code because there's no other option. Anytime you try to do something her way, man, you're trying to do something that doesn't even exist. Think about how logical it is to try to do something that doesn't even exist. Like you're trying to create a scenario that has never existed. You're trying to do something her way. Like she's never had a way. So I don't even know what that turns into. Like you're doing something that's never been done. So what does that even turn into? It's the most incredulous thing in the world to me, man, that a man would try to do something a woman's way. Like, we're going to do it my way. Like a 50-50 relationship. That's her way. How illogical is a 50-50 relationship where we're both 100%? I'm 100% man, she's 100% woman. How can you create a 50-50 relationship? It is just a fantasy, man. It is a fantastical idea that she has. And all of her ideas are like that. They're the opposite of logic and reason. I won't do that, man. I can't do that. That makes no sense. You know? You remember where we came from. I think I'd rather forget that. So I'm telling you, man. Yo, man, peep gang. Got the joint coming on tomorrow, man. The James Taylor, I appreciate the super chat, bro. Got the joint coming on, man. Tomorrow, man. I'm gonna do the top 12 most alpha R&B songs of all time, man. Be looking for that one. Be looking for that one. It's gonna be a pretty quick one, man. I won't have you on too long for that one, man. Maybe an hour, 15 minutes, an hour and a half tops. But it's gonna be top notch, man. I got some great joints on that one, man. And all of them are not about women. Some alpha songs are just about uplifting. Some alpha songs are just about building yourself up. Some alpha songs about just holding it in the road, staying steady in the boat until you get to the end of your path, even if it's hard. Some are just about overcoming insurmountable obstacles, man. So these songs are going to be alpha to the core, man. So join me, man. Join me. Join me tomorrow, man. I guess I'll pop that on at about, I don't know, man. College football. Come on tomorrow, man. I know y'all cats like to watch college football, man. So I probably try to pop that one on, man. Maybe about 11. Maybe now I pop it on by noon. I pop it on at noon, man. I think noon is ideal time to pop that one on because what happens is, man, none of the good games come. None of the top teams play the first games anyway. I don't think it looks like the way they're doing it this year, man. All of the top teams, man, play second games, man. Either second game or late game, man. So 12 noon, man. We will pop that on, man. Alpha R&B joints of all time, man. We would do that, man. So we'll be on, man, at 12 noon Central Standard Time, which will be 1 p.m. on the East Coast and 10 a.m. on the West Coast. Whatever your time frame is, match it up to that, and we will be in the game, man. That's it, man. Alpha's way, man. That's it. That's all we can do. Alpha's way is it. I don't know, man. Listen, man, the SEC gonna wind up pretty good, man. I mean, I don't really see which one of those teams can beat Bama. You know what I'm saying? It's just ironic, man, that I'm a Bama boy, man. The Bama just been dominating so long. We had some lean years, man. So, man, I like to roll, man, to see, see who the tide gonna roll over, man. Because really, I think uh I think LSU and Death Valley, man, is the only place that Bama could lose, man. I don't really. I mean, UGA looks good, man. You know what I'm saying? And UGA is an SEC team, man. So, I mean, they know the game. They can bang. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they don't have the physicality. I just think when you take that Bama defense and now they have an offense, man, that's scoring like one of them damn West Coast offenses. You take a West Coast offense and give it Bama defense, who can beat it? Because that offense is gonna score 50 on you. Your offense is not going to score 50 on that defense. You might score 35, you might score 40. You're not going to score 50 on that defense. Not going to happen. Doesn't matter who you are. You're not going to score 50 on the Bama defense. You're not going to do it. I don't think the Jacksonville Jaguars could score 50 on the Bama defense. So, um, that's just how it is, man. That's how it is, man. So, you know how it is, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, man. It's been cold, man. It's been cool, man. Man. You know what? You know what? Let me see how things will work out, man. I may give y'all 3 today, man. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm feeling pretty good today, man. I may give y'all 3 today, man. Feeling pretty good. We'll see, man. Worst case scenario, man, will be on for the top 12 R&B songs, top 12 Alpha R&B songs of all time, man. And I'm gonna try to do 12, man, because we're gonna end up, man, probably listen to at least half of these songs. Like, at least we're gonna listen to these songs at least halfway through. You know what I'm saying? So because they have some great subject matter, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna listen to some great songs tomorrow, bro. Yeah, man, the Jaguars suck, man. Isn't it crazy, man, how good they were, man? They were right there last year, man, and they look terrible this year, man. Man, listen, Blake Bortles, man, they ought to go try to sign Michael Vick off the street right now. Michael Vick could come in the shape he in right now, man. I'll play Blake Bortles, man. That boy terrible, man. Yeah, no doubt, King Jordan, man. They percolate, man. You know what I'm saying? When I get into this zone right here, man, I just be feeling, man, my alpha, man. Just looking out in my life, man, and realize that I ain't the richest dude, man. You know what I'm saying? But I control my own destiny, man. Which is an oxymoron, but you know what I mean. I control my own destiny. But anyway, homies, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. We're gonna go ahead and bounce on about this thing, man. It was top notch. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. We're gonna bounce out. You know what I'm saying? If I don't see y'all tonight, man, I'll see y'all tomorrow, man, at 12 noon Central Standard Time, which will be 1 p.m. on the East Coast and 10 a.m. on the West Coast, and also Sunday sermon, which will be 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, which will be 12:30 p.m. 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, which will be 12:30 p.m. on the West Coast, on the East Coast, and 9:30 a.m. on the West Coast. Appreciate everybody coming through, man. We're gonna get out of here, man. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, Wood. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, Wood. We are rich. We are rich, man. No doubt. So Hollywood Hollis, man, I appreciate you doing what you're doing there, man, with the wrench, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have to turn to the Grinch today because nobody came in here with that beta shit. We appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? It's always good when we don't get no beta male sim man Johnny's in here talking crazy. So I appreciate all the super chats, man. Everybody who donated with super chat, man. That's real talk. I always appreciate the support, man. And other than that, man, avoid the haters, avoid the fakers, avoid the betas. Lamar Hood now. Peace out, brother. No doubt. Leroy Clark, no doubt, man. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I might get into the most alpha and beta groups, man. It, yeah, yeah, I might get into that, Red. I might get into that. Yeah, that might be all right, bro. That might be all right. I had to sit down, man. Now that one, man, I had to sit down and had to really sit down and research that one, man. You know what I'm saying? I really had to sit down with that one. You know, because finding shit, man, finding 12 alpha groups, man, I might be able to find eight. But you know what? I don't know if there were any, I don't really know if there were any alpha groups. I think some groups made some alpha songs, but every group that made alpha song made beta songs too. You know what I'm saying? The Ashley Brothers, man, got a lot of alpha songs, man. But they also got the majority of their songs beta. Let me see. There's a couple of cats, man, who make alpha songs, man. But the majority of their songs are beta. So I don't really know if there are many alpha groups, man. Because then, like when you watch Unsung and things like that, and you see them boys' story, man, and you see like the type of bickering and backstabbing and beta male feminine stuff that was going on, man. A lot of those groups, man, they was, like even when you look at NWA, man, you look at NWA, man, I can't really say NWA was an alpha group, man. You know what I'm saying? When you look at how them boy would let somebody do them about their money, man. You know what I'm saying? When Cube left, everybody should have left. You know what I'm saying? If man leaves a successful group like that about the money, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna hate on that man for leaving about his money? And you so soft and you such a follower, you know what I'm saying? And you being led by some dudes, man, like you a little boy or a girl or something. How you gonna hate on the man because he left about his money? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man, that you know, um, like even with Bone Thugs, man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they had some great songs, but I don't really know how I can call them an alpha group. Like alpha, to call somebody alpha, you gotta know their personal life. You gotta know how they live their life every day. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about celebrities, man. You really never get an inkling on how they live their life every day until you see like an unsung story or um, the life of or something like that, man. It's hard to tell if somebody's alpha or beta, man. Cause I mean, with Bone, man, hell, they got jacked out of their money by Ruthless Records, man. So I mean, when it comes to that, like if you get jacked out of your money by somebody, man, you can't be alpha. Like if somebody is literally taking your money, you know what I'm saying? Even if you sign the deal or not, like if you go into a situation and sign a deal that you don't know nothing about, and you'll take the fame and let somebody else get the money. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll look into it though, man. I'll look into it, man, to see if it's a list that can be pulled together though. But yeah, it would have to be based on, something like it had to be based on something like that, man. So it's kind of like the whole gangster thing, man. Like, I back in the day, man, I had a partner, man, who he was listening to number 50 Cent, man. He said, man, 50 Cent was the true gangster, man. And I just asked him, I said, man, tell me, what is the dude did? What is the dude done, man, that was gangster? I mean, he hustled a little bit, but man, we hustled. You know what I'm saying? What I am saying is, tell me what he did that was gangster. he said himself in the movie he got shot 9 times. He ain't never say, he ain't shoot nobody 9 times. He got shot 9 times. He admitted Ja Rule them jumped on him in the studio, man, and stabbed him. He admitted that. You know what I'm saying? They came up, I don't know if it was real or false. They came up with some information. They came up with some paperwork, man, saying that he had, filed a restraining order on him. But I'm gonna be honest with you, be perfectly honest with you. That whole restraining order thing, man, I think that's clever. Like if somebody come at me, man, on some beef like that, man, where they trying to harm me, I'm gonna file a restraining order. I ain't gonna file a restraining order, I'm gonna go file a police report. Might file a restraining order if they let me. But that you're gonna put it on their mind, man, that man, these dudes already been harassing me, man. So when I smash one on them, man, it's gonna be like, man, I told y'all that they were messing with me, and y'all don't want to do that. I go down there a couple of times, man, and file up on them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the reality of it. That's game right there. So I can't even say that was flaw right there. Maybe he was preparing, man, to not have to, deal with no legal get back, man, once he smashed on somebody. So hell, I used it before. I ain't gonna lie. So I went down, man, and filed a police report, man. I fear for my life, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I fear for my life, man. You know what I'm saying? If I had the money, I'd move out of town, man. I'm scared of him. I'm scared to ride the streets. Because I already knew I was gonna try to smash him. So, it just depends, man. It just depends. I mean, of course, I ain't give him a name or anything. You know what I'm saying? I made up a name. I think his name, some they called it, I don't know his real name, but they called him such and such. But I gave him, you know what? I let him know what color the car was because I already knew when I smashed on, it was probably gonna be. I'm talking too much. I'm talking too much, man. You know what I'm saying? The statute of limitations run out, but I don't still want to talk. But yeah, that's what I do, man. If I knew I was finna get at you, man, for sure. I make it seem like, man, like I would threaten, man. Oh man, they finna kill me. Oh man, if y'all don't do something, I gotta go and hide. Y'all put me in protective custody. Some put me in PC, man. Put me in what's that thing they put you in, man? We testify against somebody. What's it called? Not PC. What they put Sammy the Bull in? Witness protection. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Y'all gotta hide me, man, because they gonna do something to me, man. I'm scared, man. I'm scared for my whole family, man. And then when I do something, man, I be like, man, I told y'all, man, that they would mess with me. Y'all didn't go get them. I had to defend myself, man. So anyway, and James, peace out, bro. I don't know, man. Bama versus Clemson. Clemson looking good, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. Clemson looking good. And then they're in that conference, man. They conference weak. They really have nobody to play in their conference, man. They conference weak. I hope it's them, man. Not Bama. I hope Notre Dame don't get there, man. That ain't what I want to see. So Bama, man. Yeah, man. Bama and somebody. I don't know who else is gonna be, but they're gonna be Bama and somebody. I can tell you that much. So anyway, homies, let's go ahead and slide on up out of here, man. Jamal Abir Mahir said there's more benefits you're hanging on the fence. Only commit to your purpose. Yeah, bro. No doubt about that. Definitely more benefits to just hanging on the fence. I agree with you 100% on that. Yeah, the most beta rap group, man. I don't know if it's up, man. It might be on. It might be on Patreon, man. Bro, you ain't want to hear that. The most beta rap group, man. Man, we almost died in here, Lamar Hutton, all man. I ain't gonna lie, we almost died in here, man. Man, the vibe just got messed up so bad, bro. I'll never do that again, man. Like it wasn't like that with the alpha with the beta R&B songs, man. It wasn't like that, man. With the beta rap song, man, woo, woo. I think I should have waited about 2 weeks, man, before I sprung that out again. It was too close to the beta R&B song, man. Man, me and the homie was in here, man. It killed the stream, bro. It literally killed the stream. I had tried to play some alpha songs, but then the only alpha songs I had to play were the ones I had already played on the alpha hip hop song. So I couldn't even save the stream, man. Like that was my worst stream ever, man. I couldn't save that one. It was terrible. So anyway, homies, we're gonna go and slide on out of here, man. And I'll catch up with you homies later. Remember, man, avoid the haters, avoid the fakers, avoid the betas. And it's always alpha up, betas down. Homies, peace.